So here's something they don't teach you in Korean class because they assume that you know it when you don't. How to properly pronounce certain Hangul alphabets like ḵRIEUL. Does it sound like an L or an R, or is it a mix of both? Well, it's neither, and at the same time, it's both. Puzzling, right? Let's get right into it. The phonics for ḵRIEUL has two conditions. The first condition is when this consonant comes immediately after a vowel, like these words right here, it is pronounced more like the R sound. That is, when it comes after a vowel, it should be pronounced like the English R sound. For example, these words would be pronounced as Nara, Nara, which means country in Hangul, and it shouldn't be pronounced as Nala. And this right here would be pronounced as Uri, Uri, not Uli, which would make absolutely no sense in translation. The second condition is when this consonant comes at the end of a syllable in a word or after a final consonant, like in these words, the phonics should then sound like the L sound. For example, pali, pali, not pari, like Funke Akindele would say. So it should be pali, which literally translates to quickly. And the next sound should be chongmal, chongmal, not chongmar, which means so much. So if we were to practice this into a real sentence, we can now read this properly as Uri, Uri, Sejong Tewangim, Chongmal Kamsamida, Uri, Chongmal. The first one comes after a vowel, so it has to sound more like R, and the second one comes immediately after a syllable, so it sounds more like the L sound. Uri, Chongmal, Uri, Sejong Dewanyim, Chongmal Kamsamida, which means our great King Sejong, thank you so much. And not to be a buzzkill, these two conditions neither applies to Konglish words. For example, chili pepper, chili pepper, not chiri pepper. So don't get it mixed up. And if this was helpful, let me know in the comments below.